At dawn, Aisha, a curious girl, walked barefoot along a misty riverbank, her reflection shimmering in the pale morning light. She spotted a smooth, glowing stone half buried in the wet sand with faint whispers curling from it like silver threads. Holding it to her ear, Aisha heard a child laughing, a sound full of joy, yet distant and lost. A wise heron told her the river's echoes had scattered across the world, unable to find their way home. Determined, Aisha strapped the glowing stone to a cord around her neck and set out to return the lost voices. She paddled a small wooden boat into a dense swirling fog, with shadows moving at the edges of her sight. Crossing a swamp, reeds swayed and murmured fragments of forgotten songs, making the air feel thick with listening. Hidden in the reeds, Aisha found another echo trapped in a reed flute, releasing the sound of an old lullaby. In a pool of moonlight, the spirit of the river rose, shimmering like liquid glass, warning her of the caves ahead. She reached a black rock cliff, where the river disappeared underground, glowing blue from within. Inside, the cave walls glittered with quartz, amplifying the voices she carried until they sounded like a distant choir. A massive otter with silver fur appeared, its eyes kind but watchful, and it tested her with riddles. Aisha answered, not with logic, but with a heartfelt story of her own, earning the otter's trust. She emerged into a cavern where a waterfall sang hundreds of overlapping voices, some bright, some sorrowful. She dipped the stone into the water, and streaks of golden sound wove themselves into it. Surfacing, she found the sky split by lightning. Rain drummed on the river, threatening to scatter the voices again. She rowed hard, her small boat leaping over waves as the wind tore at her hair. At an old wooden bridge, she heard the voices of elders telling stories to children. Then, a deep, steady voice called her name, her late grandfather's, the final piece the river needed. She released all the echoes into the heart of the river, and light bloomed like sunrise across the water. The current hummed with harmony, carrying songs, laughter, and whispers downstream once more. Animals and villagers gathered on the shore, listening to the river's voice for the first time in years. The river spirit appeared again, placing a new blank stone in her palm, ready for more stories. Aisha walked through the dusk, lit village, the sound of the river trailing her like a warm cloak. That night, she held the new stone to her ear and heard not only others, but the sound of her own steady heartbeat.